Welcome to Mind Your Business, the channel where we are in everybody's business. If you don't mind getting in people's business, you're on the right channel. Talking about current topics and gossip. Hey, my nosy people. Wagwan. Hope everyone is blessed. I want to say quickly a big thank you to all my new subscribers. Welcome to Nosy People Them Crew. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button. Anyway, I came on here to talk about ladies who list. Now, it just picked up back up where, the ladies left off arguing. So that was Kiana and it was Robin. Robin was telling her that basically, well, she wasn't actually talking to her. She was talking to Tiffani about Cristyl and people not understanding who don't have children. And that turned it into a whole big deal with Kiana, which I thought went a bit too far. Like I said last week, it's just a case of her projecting her issues, having fertility issues, onto the other ladies, or onto Robin in this particular instance. And I think even the way she shut down Tiffani was kind of rude when Tiffani was trying to explain something and she's no, don't explain anything. I think she thought she was going to divulge her personal information. Whilst that's her personal information, obviously, to divulge, I think if they actually knew, then they would probably understand more anyway. But anyway, I'm glad that they quickly got past that. And but I must say, Kiana's an interesting character, because when Robin was giving her some feedback and saying, how she can kind of ruffle people's feathers, and a bit like how Robin was in her earlier days, she didn't want to take it. And I think Robin was quite right at that point, was saying, you need to be able to listen as well. Also, I think Robin needs to be able to listen as well herself. But anyway, like I said, I'm glad that they kind of cleared that part up. Yeah, I'd say it seemed like Robin just touched a nerve with Kiana, and Kiana didn't really handle that response well. She kind of acknowledged it later on, saying that she, prides herself being emotionally intelligent. Well, I don't think she used it as much in that particular instance, but I'm glad that she kind of held herself accountable in saying that she realised that she was projecting. Yeah, I thought it was good that they got the balance right. I felt like, not necessarily balanced right, but I'd say it was good to see them showing their business side. So we saw Kira, close on that really beautiful house. And then we heard the story of the buyer and how he got, he kind of faced adversity and being shot and things like that. So I think it was really good to see some more of the ladies getting to business. We saw Cristyl take her dad to meet a black family of developers. And I thought that was great, property developers. So that was really good to see as well. It's really encouraging. And obviously we saw Cristyl also close on a 3 million fixer-upper as well. So it was good to see some of the actual work and the grind that they do get up to in the episode this time round. Obviously, the main theme was Kiana had her birthday party. So she's planning to have, free outfit changes and hairstyle changes and whatever else. So she's a proper galapus enjoying herself for her 40th. But at the party, it was a bit of a weird vibe between Cristyl and Tiffani. Now, I find it really interesting watching this sit down, because to me, Cristyl is the one usually coming with a bit of an attitude. And I feel like the way she kind of approached Tiffani was really interesting, because she obviously knows that she's, spoken to Kira and tried to court her for business. So to me, when Tiffani brought that up to her to say, well, particularly when she was kind of challenging her on her, we're both black girls in the business, so I thought we would connect, which sounds great on paper and makes some sense. I could see her point. But then when you look at it from Tiffani's perspective, you've tried to essentially steal her client by taking her and wooing her, knowing that she is your black girl competition. So I can understand her being very skeptical about that whole aspect of it and looking at her like, really, did you really just say that? Because that's the kind of vibe I got from Tiffani. And I'm glad that she mentioned it to her too. And I thought that, like I said, the conversation was interesting, because to me, Tiffani is very, no new friends, I'm fine, thank you. Cristyl to me is a bit more needy and wants to be friends. But I don't see how you're going to be a friend with someone, like I said, if you've gone and stolen their business or tried to attempt to steal their clients. And I'm pretty sure that at the beginning, didn't Tiffani say something about Cristyl reaching out to her when she was pregnant, asking to take on her clients and look after her clients while she was pregnant? So if those are the kind of interactions you're having with her, of course you're going to be looking at her side-eyed like, don't know if this girl's really genuine. And I do think it is a bit of jealousy. I feel like she's jealous because Robin and her get along, and she wants to, be in the in crowd. You can see it, even the way she kind of comes in and interacts when they came in and speaking about, getting Botox in her feet. I just thought, you're just one of those people that just say things and you kind of are kind of needy. That's kind of the vibe that I get from her. I'm just not quite sure what Crystyl's problem is, but she definitely doesn't repeat the story right either, because when she's gone back to speak to Robin, she's made it sound like Tiffany just sat there saying, oh, there's no problem. No, Tiffany has no issue with you. You're the one creating a vibe, saying that there is a vibe, and then you get up and create a vibe again. And then when she did mention, you know, you taking Kiera out, and that's a bit weird considering you're talking about this black girl magic stuff, you ignored her. You didn't answer her. You completely ignored that point and carried on. Like, it was so weird to watch. You're just like, did you hear what she just said? Because I'm sure if that was me sitting there, I would have been pointing at her and I said, did you just hear what I said? Like, because I just think that the woman's a little bit cuckoo, based on that interaction anyway, for sure. Yeah, I thought like Tiffany made her point, which is that she's an energy person, and then she made that kind of sarcastic point about, oh, your energy as well, oh, a bit like Rob. It's just like, you're just so weird. She's got a really weird vibe. I don't get it. But yeah, like I said, she ignored that part, which is convenient, and then went on and lied to Robin. So I just think she's a bit crazy. And I can understand Tiffany's point where she was like, stranger danger, like, what is it? Why do you want to be my friend so much? Like, it is proper weird vibes. Going back to the earlier point, I thought it was interesting to see Tiana and Kiana's friendship. So I didn't realise, obviously it's a new show, but I figured they were all kind of friends. But to me, because Tiana seems pretty unproblematic, she organised the whole get-together at the ranch to do the little horse riding thing. So obviously she's upset that everyone started arguing, and she got into it a bit with Kiana. But clearly that energy isn't cleared. Even though they're around each other, I feel like Kiana's got her off or something. I don't know what it is. And there's a little vibe there, almost like a Cristyl Tiffani vibe. I don't get it, but I feel like they can, you know, coexist a bit more effectively than Cristyl and Tiffany. Well, Tiffany seems to be happy to coexist, because she did say that she's been around her quite a lot. Now Cristyl seems to have an issue with it, but yeah, what do you guys think? I just think Crystyl's very problematic in most of these situations. I do think that their relationship, Robin and Crystyl's relationship, is very strange. I like that Tiffany holds her own in her situation and was kind of fairly unbothered and probably a bit confused. But yeah, I thought it was an interesting episode anyway. But what do you guys think? Yes, so thanks for watching that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell so you know when I am uploading some more of people's business. So until then, my nosy people, stay blessed.